When we, when we, when we, I like it when you lose it. I like it when you go there.
Everybody for coming out. This is my very first book signing. Hey Mo, I'm sorry. I look. This is real special for me. So I'm really glad to be able to share it with everyone. It's my first book, my first signing, and we're gonna have some fun tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Yes, sir.
Please take your shoes off, enjoy yourself. Have some beverages, have some nice food, oils, hair products. Good massage.
That's my man.
I guess what we're doing?
We're gonna do some reading.
Oh, we'll do some reading now. I'm telling y'all now. It's a disclaimer, okay? I was educated in the public school system. Yes, sir. If I mess up on a word, say something wrong, just work with me. Everybody good?
Yes,
sir.
So everyone, I want to thank you for coming out. This is my very first book signing, my very first published book, brought to you by Agape Voice Publishing. Initially, I started out writing stories, little short stories, and passing them out to my friends and co-workers. A lot of them pretty much encouraged me and kind of edged me on to go ahead and get a book published. So I want to thank my ACS friends, Monique, Monite, Yolanda, and a lot of other people that kind of helped push me on to do what I wanted to do for a living. This book, The World Around Us, is based on fictional material. Please let me go on and put that out there now. No one is in my book that might have to be worried about any information being put out on them. These are all made up stories from my head. The first story is The World's Around Me. Thug Love 101. Thug Love 101 is a story of a young lady that is from North Carolina, born and raised. She's a product of the projects, like a lot of us, that's cool. And me, myself, growing up in North Carolina, down south, I can relate. I understand, how it is growing up down south. And she runs into a young man from New York. This brother has all the street savvy, all the street knowledge and everything, and he introduces her to a whole new world. Just like in all of these stories. All of these stories are based on the world around us. Again, everybody lives in a world. You have your own world. We walk around people all day, every day. Everyone is in their own world. So you may not ever know what's going on in that person's world. But in my book, you get a glimpse at these characters' worlds. This is erotica, very descriptive, explicit detail. Trust me, when I tell you this is explicit, I hold no punches. And I'm unapologetic about it. Okay. You understand?
Unapologetic.
I am very unapologetic. Yes, sir. And that's because we all have a little freak in us. Come on now, let's be honest. We all got a little freak in us. Am I lying? We all got a little. And there's nothing wrong with it. That's right. That's right, church. Now, in this story, like I said, it is based in North Carolina. And this young lady is out of Kinston, North Carolina, which is actually my hometown. Now, the city is an actual place. It's a real place. Shout out to my friends from Kinston, North Carolina. All right. To this story, I do want to introduce my cousin, my family, my love, Selena Lockridge. Come on up, Selena. Selena will be reading from Walk With Me, which is another one of the stories.
I was 12 years old and starting to fill out like a young woman should. Although I'm extremely dark, people have always called me a China doll for the way my eyes resemble an Oriental's. My hair was long and wavy, like my mother's is. I caught more hell than the other girls in school when I was coming up than a little bit. If I wasn't beating a bitch's ass for pulling my hair, it was because of some funky ass little boy. 9 times out of 10, it was the boy that liked me. There was only one boy that I really wanted and knew he was off limits. That was Tyrone Bell. He was already 6 feet tall in the 9th grade and a star basketball player. Hell, Tyrone was a 6-foot wet panty maker. He had hazel brown eyes that made my panties cream every time he looked my way. He had the smoothest paper brown skin and perfect teeth. His smile could make grown women blush. There were rumors that he made a couple of teachers blush after school. When he spoke, he made my chest rattle with his deep, commanding tone in his voice. Tyrone stayed in the same projects that I did. I wanted that brother the first day I saw him when we moved into Holloway Village. He was standing on the corner with his crew doing God only knows what. Whatever they were doing, they stopped to help us unload the U-Haul truck. Mama and I both know why they did though. It was because we moved in the middle of July and Mama was wearing short shorts and a tank top that showed off her 38 Ds with her hair pulled back in a ponytail. She knew how to work what she had and well. They all came to help. Tyrone, Ray Ray, Man, Earl, and even little Bobby with his dirty ass. Tyrone was working harder than anyone was at making them do most of the work. He ran all those dudes in the neighborhood and he could have run me too. The only problem was that he was my cousin's boyfriend. Now don't get it twisted though. She would have fucked him if the shoe was on the other foot.
Yes, honey.
Keisha was, and as always, will be a hoe.
Yes.
But she's family first, and my dog to the end. Even with Tyrone being as sexy as he was, she still used to cheat on him. If Tyrone had been any other girl's man, not only would I have fucked him, but I would have sucked his dick too.
Without further ado, I'd like to bring on Cameron and Monique Howard.
Yes.
Reading the Cameron
Thank you, Dee. When he says couple, that means it's two of us.
That's plural.
I'm sorry, sometimes my husband is just a look different. He passionately kissed her with his arms wrapped tightly around her waist. His hands were calming her fluffy ass cheeks while he squeezed and caressed them both. Then he led her to the fireplace where the huge grizzly was stretched out in front. Craig took a knee on the bear's back and guided her to the floor with him.
You gotta do it.
April took a seat and lay back with her head at the base of the bear's neck. I have never had sex on the back of an animal before, April expressed with a smile. I have to admit, me either. But there's a first thing for everything. Turn over on your stomach, please, Craig requested. He gave her a deep tissue massage as he raised her in the bed. Craig was mounted on her with his dick head resting between her cheeks. The heat from his erect pole was arousing her. Talking to the mic. Craig was about 10 minutes into his chore when April began to move her hips around and moaning. Does it feel good to you? He asked.
Yes. Don't stop. April hissed with her face lying flat on his bare skin.
Then read it.
The more Craig massaged, the closer he inched his lobe of the penis towards a throbbing and leaking little hole with his dick. April could feel the pressure. Slowly eating her from behind. With her legs completely closed. The fit was tight. Even with her pouring cum from her walls, he still had resistance. He continued massaging her both inside and out, pleasing her body, her mind, and that soul. April began to squirm more with every inch he inserted. Craig was completely embedded inside of her, and then when he felt her tighten up around his swollen shaft, she squeezed him with her insides as he moved in and out of her silky walls. Craig revisited a well-known area, the tender bottom of her love. The grinding was beginning to ruffle and bunch the skin of the bear. Stand up for me. Craig requested as he withdrew his long, greasy stick from deep inside of him.
Look at the public education. Read on, brother, read on.
April took a deep breath when she felt that thick muscle slide from deep within her. Are you okay? Craig asked with a genuine concern. Yes, I'm just, you know, she said, biting on her bottom lip.
Well, I told you. What I tell you. That's what I write. That's what I do. said, it's 3 stories, but hold up. I got something special for you. My man, my brother, UC, I call him my homie, that's my man. He's gonna come up, he's gonna actually bless you all with a ballad. And we're gonna get this thing started with my dude, Dante, UC Bond.
All right, man.
I told this dude, well, I tell you what, we're gonna do the song that he requested, and I hope it turn out alright. If it don't, blame him.
I take the weight.
Yeah, those of y'all that know what y'all singing with. I'm gonna try to get through it. It sound like some people know it, but y'all singing with me then. Let's get it up tonight. Let's get it. Like it when you lose, like it when you go there, like it when you lose, like that you don't play there. Recipe for a disaster. Trying to take my time, faster, screaming like I'm out of line. Who came to make sweet love? Not me. Who came to kiss and hug? Not me. Who came to beat it up? Not me. Wow. When we what am I quiet? Y'all know the song? Ain't nobody fucking it up?
Had known she was going to break me down the way she did, I would have pulled away from her when she kissed me. Once she got my shirt off, she planted her plump lips all over my naked chest and stomach. She stepped down one step and started licking me from the side of my neck all the way down to my navel. Then she rushed back up to my right nipple with her tongue, leaving a hot, slick trail behind. Her mouth was so hot and wet that she made my dickhead throb and jump. I had my chest kissed before, but not the way she did it. Before Carla, the closest I had come to fucking an older woman was my man Black's mother. But she didn't really count because she was a powderhead. Besides, all she did was suck my dick in my car while we sat in the driveway. That's his boy mama, y'all. Wow.
It happens.
We backed into the garage one night while I had Black on the run across town. I had him to call me when he was finished so he wouldn't catch his mother sucking my dick for dope. Besides, he was cool and made us plenty of money. I really didn't want to shoot him in his own driveway behind some shit like that. That just wouldn't have been right, even though he tried to fuck my girl.